HTML attributes. HTML attributes provide additional information about HTML elements. All HTML elements can have attributes. Attributes provide additional information about elements. Attributes are always specified in the start tag. Attributes usually come in name/value pairs like name value. Let's learn some attributes. The href attributes, the src attributes, the width and height attributes, the alter attributes, the style attributes, the length attributes, the title attributes. Copy it and out. Paste. First of all, we will discuss about href attributes. The a-tags defines a hyperlink. The a-tags defines a hyperlink. The href attributes specifies the URL of the page the link goes to, like https://www.imagefosl.com. Let's give some text between a tag. Ctrl S. BR tag are used for line break. Ctrl S and open with live servers and exit out. The href attributes. Click here. The src attribute. The image tag is used to embed an image in an HTML page. The src attribute specifies the path of the image to be displayed, like image. Ctrl S. BR. Let's see it out. The src attribute. There are two ways to specify the URL in the src attribute. Number one, absolute URL. Links to an external image that is hosted on another website. Number two, relative URL. Links to an image that is hosted within the website. Here the URL does not include the domain name. If the URL begins without a slash, it will be relevant relative to the current page. It is almost always best to use relevant URLs. They will not break if you change domain. The width and height attributes. The image tag should always contain the width and height attributes. width like 100, height like 80. Control S. The width and height elements. If you give 400 and height 300, it will look like this. Give a beer tag, the alter tag. This is alter tag. Alter attribute. The required alter attributes for the image. Tag specifies an alternate text for an image. If the image for some reason cannot be displayed, this can be show content connection, or an error is the src attribute, or if the user uses a screen reader. Like this is an image. This is an image. Give a break tag. I am putting here an image link with error. Remove one. Control S. This is an image. This is included into our alter attribute. If we give the correct link in the src, then it will show us like this. The style attribute. The style attribute is used to add styles to an element such as color, font, size, and more. We can take a paragraph about 10 words. Style attributes. We can give a color like red. Control S and check it out. It's red. We can also make it italic. Font style italic. Control S and check it out. It's italic. The lang attribute. The lang attribute. You should always include the lang attribute inside the HTML tag to declare the language of the web page. This is meant to assist search engines and browsers. The following examples specifies as the language. Country codes can also be added to the language. Code in the lang attribute. So the first two characters define the language of the HTML. First two characters defines the language of the HTML page, and the last two characters defines the country, like US. the title attribute. The title attributes defines some extra information about an element. We can take JSON element like lorem fibers. In the JSON starting tag, we can take title attribute like hello world. Control S and let's see it out. The title attribute hello world. When the mouse come over it, you can see it out, hello world. Tutorial summary. All HTML elements can have attributes. The href attributes of A specifies the URL of the page the link goes to. The src attribute of image specifies the path of the image to be displayed. The width and height attributes of image provide size information for images. The alter attribute of image provides an alternate text for an image. The style attribute is used to be added styles to an element such as color, font, size, and more. The lang attribute of the HTML tag declares the language of the web page. The title attributes define some extra information about an elements.